Yeah, the course is great. I think it sets up well for the guys. It's right out in front of you. There's nothing really tricky about it. There's no real local knowledge, I don't think, other than some wind and knowing the greens. But it's right out in front of you. It's pretty forgiving off the tee, and there's just a couple holes where you really have to hit quality golf shots. But otherwise, I think with the conditions great and the greens being the way they are, I think scoring is going to be good this week. I think you'll see a lot of red numbers, and there's a lot of birdies to be had on this golf course. With it being a par 70, I think scores will be pretty low, but I feel like our guys are playing really well and solid right now. So I'm looking forward to a great week.
Well, we had actually seen the course back in February when we came out here for another tournament. We came out and walked the course, so we kind of knew a little bit of what to expect. But now that we've actually gotten out and played it, I think that it definitely has some holes where you can take advantage, and there are some holes where you definitely have to play safe. So all in all, though, I think that suits our team pretty well.
I really like the course. I think it sets up well for us. Seems fairly easy tee to green, but then around the greens there might be some tricky shots. We're gonna have a beautiful week, sun every day, really hot, so it should be good.
Yeah, the ball jumps out here for sure, and with the warm temperature and thin air, the ball definitely goes a lot further than back home. So the guys, they figured that out pretty early on today. With the long clubs, it's not really going to have an effect because the drives are just going to go further. It's not really going to affect how they adjust with those clubs. It's just going to be the iron shots coming into the greens, and knowing to expect probably a 5 to 6% increase in the way balls are traveling.
Well, obviously on just club selection, you got to make sure that you're making the right decisions for adjusting just for the heat and for how much further the ball will actually fly. So obviously that is a big factor, and that'll go through the bag. So everybody kind of was a little bit conscious of that coming into the tournament, that it was going to be a little bit of an adjustment. So.
Yeah, that's something we've been talking about coming in here. It is definitely hot here, and it's a dry heat and pretty thin air, so the ball is going to travel further. So we just need to take a little less club and be considerate of that throughout the whole week.
Yeah, Al, with Nationals being back in Atlanta this year, it's obviously been a goal of ours all year long to play the NCAA championship back close to home, and this week we feel like we've got a great chance to do that. Obviously, to get to the NCAA championship, you've got to play well against great teams. There's no exception this week. There's some great teams here, and we're going to need to play our very best and be focused and play great golf for 54 holes. But we're up for the challenge and looking forward to it.
No, I mean, I think everybody's been playing well. Coming up to this point, I think in conference we had played 2 pretty decent days. Just didn't finish out the last day, but I think everybody since then has been working on the things that they need to work on, and I think that we're set or at least due for a great week here. So
we're really excited, especially now since Nationals is back close to home. But everyone's playing well. Everyone's have had tournaments this year where we've been playing really well. So if we can just put it together as a team, there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to make it to Nationals.